Hi, what's up? Today I will tell you why the movie Axone rates 1 out of 10. First of all, this critique doesn't mean that I don't support the movie. In fact, I really appreciate the actors for trying their best and stepping their foot in this very difficult industry. So it's completely fine to receive critiques. Even the biggest films of Oscar award winners get critiques for these mistakes in their movie. So when you make a review or assess a star rating of a movie, the top deciding factors are the story, the director, the cinematography, the editor, production design, sound design, and acting. So let's talk about this one by one. First, the story or the screenplay. Now think about the movie. A good story comprises of inventive, creative, suspense, and distinctive dialogue, etc., right? I would say that the story do not even have an ending or a moral or final takeaway of the story. So no motivation, no variation, no tragedy, no distinct or outstanding dialogues. Guys, tell me honestly, what have you concluded in the movie? They had online meeting and the movie is done. Second thing, the director. Is the movie told in a unified and cohesive way? Does it convey a clear message? Are the rational dynamics believable? As I said, the story is inconclusive and it cuts the whole scenario. Though the scenes are simple and clear, but since the whole movie is talking about cooking Axone and making note that there were 15 guys and it's impossible to believe that none of them have a place to cook. In reality, almost everyone cooks frequently, though it's not a pleasant feeling to cook. But in the movie, out of that much people, they didn't find any place to cook. That's actually unbelievable. If you don't agree with me, imagine yourself in that place. Would you cook 3 kg pork in a community cooking hall? In reality, anybody would cook 3 kg silently, conveniently. So look at this. The whole movie was talking about cooking a dish which is unreal. Then how would you give a good rating on this? Third is cinematography. How stunning the shots are. How is the camera movement? How is the shot selection? I don't find any stunning shots which impressed me. I don't even find a shot which is very pleasant to watch. Instead, it is just injecting me the idea that the movie is of low budget. That's why my rating in this category is low. But for shot selection, the benefit of the peculiar story, I can give it okay rating. But you know what? They could have added variations like past stories, suspension, and make a lot of shot selection which can look very amazing. But all that are not present in the movie. It was just like shot in the dirty passages and indoors, and the movie is done. Now fourth, let's talk about the editor. There's a lot to talk about editing, but this is not something which you'll be interested. The flow of the scenes, music, arrangements, etc. are okay as the movie is simple as that. So the editor couldn't help himself with that much of a play in his editing. But he had to go with the flow. So you get an average rating for editing. Next is the production design. If you want to assess this for yourself, think back about the time when you were watching the movie. Were you carried away? Have you been transported to the characters that you were watching? Were you grinding your teeth and like your heart keeps pounding to get something done along with them? To be honest, I was not transported. So how can I give a good rating when I'm not transported? So that's where the production design comes. Now the sound design. With the benefit of a very simple and monotonous scenes, the sound designer couldn't have done much. What can a designer do with a simple movie like that? No variations, no sound so the sound designer was left handicapped. If you are the sound designer of this movie and you're watching at this, I'm with you. You get an average score. Now let's go to actors. I don't want to take names, but many actors lack relational dynamics. One strong character was Rowdy Alon. He was quite a character, Not that the movie was categorized comic. in genre, okay? But where is the comedy? If Rowdy didn't spice up in between, where will the movie go? Where's the comedy? You may think that I'm bullshitting, but assess it for yourself, considering all the points. Final note for this. A movie completed with one dress change. A movie about 1.5 hours long just for a cooking. A movie completed in rooms and corridors. Where is the entertainment? A scene of online wedding, or you can even say emergency wedding, without a reason mentioned in the whole movie. Guys, I'm seriously telling you, assess it for yourself. If you think I'm bullshitting you guys, look at those high budget movies and celebrity movies like Welcome to Karachi, which scores 1.5 out of 5 stars, and Action Jackson, a movie of Ajay Devgan, scores only 2 out of 5 stars. That is also rated by Rotten Tomatoes. Break down to sections like I did and assess those movies, and then take a look at the Axone the second time, and your rating will be 1 out of 10.